Hello, Tiger Cubs. Jude and I are finally back.
Roman, you look a little different.
I got a haircut over break.
A good haircut can change a lot.
Now let's head into the starting segment we all love.
ASB announcements.
Gotta prepare for that Spirit Day.
Agreed, I can't wait to see what people wear.
Now let's see this week's sports scores with
Lorenzo.
We hit the field like, oh! We hit the field like, oh! We hit the field like, oh! Day like, offense like, defense like, attackers like, in the sound like, in the sound like, in the sound like,
Hey Tiger Cubs, I'm Lorenzo and I'll be anchoring today. As always, welcome back to our weekly sports segment. This week, both of our girls basketball teams had two games, one against La Cañada, the other against Huntington. The 7th grade team losing 21-11 and the 8th graders losing 30-9 against La Cañada, and the 8th graders losing 21-17, but the 7th graders winning their game 36-5 against Huntington. The 8th graders unfortunately lost their game against Huntington as well, and the tennis team played Huntington, and although the varsity girls team lost, both the JV and the varsity boys tennis teams won. That's all for today, and thanks for watching Tiger Cubs.
After an intense 6th grade kickball championship, the tournament has finally concluded with the Princess Duckies in first, Pay to Win in second, and BM in third. The championship final was supposed to be played in one game, but Mr. Lewis later added 2 more, making it a best-of-3 final. This was due to the Princess Duckies accusing Pay to Win of violating the kicking order during the first game. In the second game, Princess Duckies won 20-5. Tuesday, December 6th was the final game. It was a close one, with the Princess Duckies narrowly winning by 2 points, 10-8. Congratulations to everyone on the Princess Duckies, and good game to Pay to Win and everyone else who competed in the tournament.
Roman, why weren't you doing sports?
I wasn't really feeling like it. Now let's go into a segment that has been in the works at the studio for a long time.
Let's see this year's version of a fan favorite from last year, Tiger Cub Toons.
Whoa, I expected middle school to be crowded, but not this much. Sorry, are you two 8th graders also? If you knew where Mr. Tony's class is.
We were wondering the same thing.
Yeah, we heard it might be 107, but we're not sure. You want to come check it out with us?
Of course. What's his problem?
That's Bill. He's just a bully. No more, no less. Just don't mind him.
All right, everybody, sit down. Hey, you, headphones off. Welcome, everybody. My name is Mr. Tony, and this year I will be your culinary teacher. Now, for your first assignment, cook. All right, class. Have a nice day. Ciao.
Guess we've got PE next.
Lots! Lots!
Why are we still running?
What a day, huh? Okay. Well, the first day wasn't terrible. Anyways, thanks for helping me out today. Do you guys want to be friends by any chance?
Sure!
Exciting tournament. Completely off topic, but Roman, have you seen any good movies recently?
No, I actually just don't know where to watch and where to get recommendations.
I have an idea. Let's see what movie the decaying lycopersicans are talking about and go from there.
Let's roll into that segment then.
Hello and welcome back to Decaying Lycopersican. The movie we'll be reviewing this week is Sing 2. This movie was good.
Buster Moon the koala gets bored of a normal life and goes to a land that looks like it was pulled straight out of Zootopia.
He wants to make another big show and impress Jimmy Crystal. We give this section a 9 out of 10. On to the characters.
This movie has the most annoying character in cinematic history, Mina.
Just like in Sing 1, Mina seeks attention and still makes everything about herself. They should just get rid of her at this point. She's the worst character I've ever seen.
We give her a negative 14 out of 10. On to the music. The song choice that they used was pretty good. Some songs were from the 80s and others were more recent, but they were all popular in their time. We give the section a 10 out of 10.
Overall, this was a really good movie, but because of a certain someone, we had to give this movie a 5 out of 10.
Maybe that movie is one to skip, Roman.
I agree.
On the topic of watching things, have you watched any good sports lately?
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of the World Cup. See.
The World Cup is a big deal, so let's see some segments on it.
Jude and I were watching the World Cup, but we had one problem.
We didn't know who was going to win, so we had the idea to ask people during lunch.
Let's see the results.
Who do we think is gonna win the World Cup?
England.
USA for the win. Land of the free, baby.
I would like Argentina.
Brazil.
France easily.
Argentina 1,000,000%.
USA.
Argentina 100%. France.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
England. Yes, sir.
Poland. They're taking the walk to Poland.
Who do you think is going to win the World Cup?
I don't know.
I think England's going to win the World Cup.
It's coming home. England, baby.
Coming home. It's coming home. It's coming.
Mexico.
America.
America.
I think Brazil's going to win, but I want Portugal to win. Netherlands.
Who is going to win the World Cup?
USA. Portugal. All the way.
USA.
All seriousness though, I think this will be Saudi Arabia.
Probably like France or Brazil, but I kind of want Japan to win. I don't know why.
Pulling to the US.
Argentina.
Brazil.
And finally, Mr. Lewis, who do you think is going to win the World Cup?
After many hours of asking people and playing the game, we have made an inference.
The winner of the poll is USA, so they just have to win.
Welcome to On Earth News. My name is Mac, and I will be covering small news headlines. A couple weeks ago, on Halloween, NASA captured a picture of the sun with a smiley face. Lots of memes popped up saying it looks like a Scrub Daddy sponge, jack-o'-lantern, or just a childhood drawing come true. But really, this is not just a cute coincidence. It's something worse. The dark spots on the sun that make up the face are called cornholes. Cornholes are cold spots of plasma on the sun's magnetic field. The cornholes allow solar wind to escape easily into deep space, and they release tiny particles that can hit Earth and cause geomagnetic storms. Geomagnetic storms can disrupt and break navigation systems and cause a lot of issues. Following this, the Space Weather Prediction Center, or SWPC, put out a warning for a minor geomagnetic storm on October 31st through November 2nd. Thanks for watching Tiger Cubs. See you next time.
Hello and welcome to Day in History, the best TCN segment of all time. Firstly, in 1492, Christopher Columbus discovered Hispaniola, a small island in the Caribbean, which now encompasses the nations of Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Christopher Columbus committed atrocities like enslavement and murders against the indigenous populations, which still isn't commonly remembered to this day. Secondly, President Polk announced that the discovery of gold in California, which kick-started the gold rush of 1848. The gold rush convinced over 300,000 settlers from across the world to travel in California in search of wealth. Finally, the Montgomery bus boycotts began protesting the arrest of Rosa Parks.
My name is Roman Camarda, and in this series, I'm going to go in-depth on both the real and fantastical characters and people. Whether they be South Pass heroes or world heroes, real or fake, you'll find them here.
Hey guys, I'm here subbing for Roman, and today we're going in depth on the iconic hero Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is your classic whip-cracking, quip-cracking hero. As an archaeology professor by day and a treasure hunter by night, Indiana Jones travels around the world with his trusty companions to hunt for treasure and bring it back to where it belongs.
It belongs in a museum!
During the adventures, they will get in trouble with people who are also seeking the treasure. That's when Indiana Jones has to use his instincts and his wit to keep him and his friends alive. One of the things that makes his hero so iconic, he can be a jerk sometimes, and can be stubborn. These traits make his character more dimensional and more realistic, which impels the audience.
Roman?
That's me. What's up?
I got some sad, terrible, horrendous news.
Oh, what is it?
We need to roll our last segment. Let's now do some trivia and watch some random ranks.
Okay, so when you listen to music, would you prefer either pop or classical?
Classic.
Pop.
Classical, I guess.
What?
Hip hop or rock?
None. Rock music. Hip hop. Hip hop.
Okay, so when you listen to music, what do you like better, hip hop or classical?
Hip hop. Classical. I like hip hop better.
Hip hop.
That's all for this episode of Tiger Cubs.
Hope you enjoyed the episode and make sure to tune in next week.
Sayonara, Tiger Cubs.